Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lynn with Plasma Energy Solution, and today I have Stephanie, our favorite daughter, with us.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, and today Steph and I are just going to have a conversation together about our plasma energy station. And the plasma energy station is the very first thing that Dr. Paul and I worked on together when he took many of the different GANs, which is gas in an atomic nanosolid state that he was formulating and making, and we started combining them onto one unit, one clear glass container, and drinking that water. And that's what we ended up calling our plasma energy station. So, Steph, would you share a little of the experience you've had with the plasma energy station?
Sure. I've been using the plasma energy station water for quite some time now, several years. And one thing that happened recently, well, back up a little bit. First of all, I don't tend to get sick. And I traditionally that's always been true, but since I've been drinking the plasma energy station water, it's very, very rare that I even have any sort of ailment. Um, so, with everything that's been going on with all of the illness circulating, I don't, well, I've never been one to operate from a place of fear, but I'm not fearful about becoming ill. I haven't become ill, and I believe that I won't. So, and one of the reasons for that, Lynn and I were just talking about, was that our bodies are made up of mostly water. So it makes sense to me that if you are going to consume water, you might want to consume water that is holistically beneficial, that your body can absolutely pull in and put to good use, because you are what you consume, right, Lynn?
That's absolutely right. And our bodies are more than 70% water. So it's really important what we're putting in. And the way I use the plasma energy station water is I drink the water alone. I make tea and coffee and soup and anything that calls for water in a recipe. I add the plasma energy station water to that. I have a spray bottle of the plasma energy station water right here at my desk. So I have it available to use if I need it. And sometimes you just stop and think, gosh, I'm a little thirsty and have a little of the station water. So
So what would you say are some of the benefits that you've noticed on a personal level just for you?
for me, I'd have to repeat the same thing Steph has said. I don't get sick.
Hmm.
I honestly can't remember when I've been under the weather. Okay. And I have, I think I have plenty of energy for, I obviously I'm now in the doggone it, I'm not 20 club, but I think I have plenty of energy for that and stamina, alertness, all of those things that people want to continue to have as they do age. And I use this water. It goes in my laundry rinse water. It goes on my plants. It goes in our cat's water dishes. So every time I'm going to use something with water, that's what I'm using.
Yeah. Yeah. So you've really applied it in pretty much every aspect of your life.
Absolutely. And you can add it if you use a liquid soap for in your bath or shower, add some of your plasma energy station water to that. You can
Right.
add it if you have a mouthwash. Well, I make my own mouthwash, so it's got the plasma energy station water in it and some essential oils for flavoring and a few other plasma energy for formulas that we have. And so I just use it in everything. I make my own face cream and I add some of the waters, our energy station and other waters that we have in that. So you just look around and you can incorporate it in everything you do. A couple years ago, I took some little containers like Carmex size containers, filled it with water, went out with a tablespoon, and every 15 feet around our property where we live, I dug a little hole, put a little container of plasma energy water in it, covered it up. Why did I do that? Because I know those energy fields go out at over 30 feet.
Mhm.
And so I have it centralized in the house, and then I have it around the property, knowing that it will extend another 30 feet. And that's setting up an energy dome
Right.
that Dr. Paul used to call it. You know, you've got an energy dome all the way around yourself. And he said, it's outside of, around you, above you, and below you.
That's great. So, we have a ton of testimonials on the website, but I wanted to give a one of my own that happened just less than a week ago. Um, I'm in Minnesota and it was actually warm last week. And I was outside with a client talking with her, and I leaned up against my garage and there was a hornet there. So I got stung. And I've never been stung by anything in my 52 years of life. So I was like, oh my gosh, when you get stung, you know what it was. So it really hurt. And I came inside and I came inside less than a minute later and it was already puffing up and really big. And it hurt and it was hurting and itching. So I went to my plasma energy station. I opened it up. I took a little scoop and I put the end of a dish towel in there and got it really soaked. And I just doused the whole area. And I didn't hold it on there for a super long time. I just made sure it was really doused. And the pain went away within a couple of minutes. And then I looked at it again in 10 minutes and it was gone. And that blew my mind. I've not had a sting before, but when I've spoken with other people who have, they're like, well, that's not usually how it goes. It doesn't just go away and it doesn't just stop hurting. So I thought that was pretty neat. And that brings me around to the whole use of intention. There was a lot of intention put into developing the plasma energy station. And if you apply intention every time you consume or use the water, it will have the effect, the desired effect. Your body will use what it needs. So I encourage you guys to look at our website for more testimonials.
I agree with that. And, you know, I've had some people tell me recently that the water feels differently in their mouth. How would you describe that, Steph?
It feels really, when you drink it, it feels very smooth and it goes down really easy. And it's like, it just tastes really good and your body just sucks it in. It's different than drinking bottled water or tap water. It's just like this, I don't know. It's good.
Well, and there's one other quick testimonial I'll give you. You know, a lot of you are carting those masks around with you. And I really recommend, for instance, here's a cloth mask and I'll spray it after it's, well, I laundered them all in the water, but then you can spray it before you walk out the door and with whatever plasma energy formulas you decide to put on it. And just a quick aside here, Steph's daughter, Tony, was a little casual about her mask and maybe didn't spray it every time. And then she also left her water bottle home a couple of days when she went to work and went, oh, well, you know, I'll just I'll just drink the water here at work. Well, she got a rip-roaring migraine. And so the lesson for her was, you know what, that water really does make a difference.
It
I
matters what you put in your body.
It matters what you put in your body. She's a very outgoing, active, healthy young woman, and for her to get knocked down for a couple days and not feel well was just a little eye opener to her. So I recommend that you all take a look at the website. It's plasmaenergysolution.com, and up in the heading on the homepage, you'll see a section for testimonials. There's also a lot of blogs, frequently asked questions. So please do take time to take a look at it. And we appreciate your coming and listening to our video. Give us a thumbs up and share it with others if you'd like. Anything you'd like to add, Steph?
No, thanks for listening to our video. And with holidays coming up, think about giving the gift of health.
All right. Thank you so much.